Subaru just announced its first ever plug-in hybrid, and it comes in the form of its third best-selling car, the Crosstrek. This is actually fitting in a couple of ways. First off, it's a quick-selling vehicle, but also because the Crosstrek was the model used for Subaru's first conventional hybrid, introduced for the 2014 model year. Sadly, the company has yet to reveal photos of the new hybrid, hence our inclusion of photos of the old model. The Crosstrek PHEV will also have a similarity to the Subaru BRZ in the sense that it benefits from Toyota technology. The company said that the hybrid system comes from Toyota. But don't fear, Subaru fans, it's still mated to a flat 4. The crossover will, like many other PHEVs, be capable of driving in full EV mode and in conventional hybrid mode. The company hasn't announced how much range it will have. Subaru did reveal that the new PHEV is coming soon, with an on-sale date at the end of 2018. As such, we should see photos and more details in the near future. While there aren't many plug-in hybrid compact crossovers, there are a few, and they're fairly compelling. The closest competition will be the Kia Niro PHEV, which has a claimed range of 26 miles and a solid 46 mpg when running with a gas engine. It starts at $28,840. Another potential competitor is the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV, which provides 22 miles of electric-only range and the less impressive 25 mpg with a gas engine. The Outlander does boast more cargo space thanks to its bigger body, but also has a higher base price of $35,915.
Nissan has created another Star Wars-themed vehicle, and this one really channels the feel of the franchise. Inspired by the Millennium Falcon, this Nissan Rogue debuted at the world premiere of Solo, a Star Wars story. To mimic the mythical spacecraft, the vehicle adopts custom handcrafted aluminum body panels and a special multi-pane windshield. You'll also find a radar dish and laser cannon on the roof. In the rear, the subspace hyperdrive unit glows blue, and there are 3 Bose speakers mounted prominently over the glass area. Because who needs to worry about rear visibility when you're traveling through space? This vehicle is Nissan's first Star Wars show car that features interior upgrades. Inside the cabin, the dashboard is filled with buttons, lights, sound effects, and special hyperdrive controls. It also has front and second row chairs like those in the Millennium Falcon. Nissan worked with Lucasfilm and ILM to design the vehicle. To build it, Nissan turned to vehicle effects, which has created custom vehicles for the Fast and Furious and Marvel movies. It has also made Nissan's previous Star Wars show vehicles. At last year's LA Auto Show, Nissan brought out 6 new cars and trucks for Last Jedi. These included a Boeing Maxima inspired by Kylo Ren's TIE silencer, a Rogue with quad laser cannons, and a Titan styled after the ATM-6 Walker and equipped with a custom wrap and megacaliber cannon. In addition to the custom show cars, Nissan has also sold the Rogue One Star Wars limited edition featuring special badges. Solo, a Star Wars story arrives in theaters nationwide on May 25th.
The Subaru Crosstrek is a fine vehicle, with its competent all-wheel drive system and generous cargo capacity, but for those Subaru fans who own stock and Birkenstock and eat nothing but granola, its purely internal combustion engine is an affront to all that is decent. Thankfully, Subaru understands this part of its demographic and is ready to pull the sheet off of its first ever plug-in hybrid and resurrect the Crosstrek hybrid nameplate. That's right kids, now you can drive your tiny little mountain goat of a car on pure electrons around town. but still enjoy the benefits of a hybrid gas-electric drivetrain on longer trips. Subaru is a little light on details regarding the official specs of the Toyota-derived plug-in system, making no mention of its pure electric range or even equivalent fuel economy. Still, we're pretty excited, because in addition to the financial and ecological benefits of going plug-in hybrid, we're excited to see the Crosstrek get some sorely needed power and torque increases from its electric motors, as that's historically been the weak point of the platform. Subaru has said that the Crosstrek hybrid will be available in dealers toward the end of 2018, but didn't offer any details as to price.
At the proverbial 11th hour, the budget-friendly 2018 Nissan Versa has gained $200 worth of additional safety and convenience gear, a rear-view camera paired to a 7.0-inch touchscreen infotainment system with a USB input. That additional equipment adds $100 to $200 to the Versa's base price, depending on the trim level. The least expensive Versa S now costs $13,195, including a mandatory $885 destination charge. The Versa S Plus base price climbs $200 to $15,535, while the top-of-the-line Versa SV now costs $16,825, a $100 increase. All three trims are still among the least costly new cars on the market in the US. Nissan brands the updated Versas as 2018 May model year vehicles. The additional gear isn't a generous gift from Nissan as much as it is a move to make the vehicles compliant with federal law. As of May 1st, rear-view cameras are required on all new passenger cars in the US. The 2018 Versa was one of the last new vehicles to not include a rear-view camera as standard equipment. Dealers will likely have 2018 and 2018.5 Versa subcompact cars on their lots for a while, meaning shoppers interested in the extra features may need to look closely before signing on the dotted line.
The all-new 2019 Subaru Ascent SUV rolled off the assembly line in Lafayette, Indiana. Gio Gino, Subaru president and CEO, was on hand for the historic moment. It's the largest Subby ever built and is made for active families who like to consume lots of beverages. It has at least 19 cup holders and up to 6 USB ports for starters. We first saw the Ascent at last year's Los Angeles Auto Show and were impressed. Like the American-assembled Volkswagen Atlas, the Ascent was designed exclusively for the North American market. The Ascent seats 7 or 8 passengers depending on trim level and has a 113.8-inch wheelbase. It measures 196.8 x 76.0 x 71.6 inches. There's 153.5 cubic feet of passenger volume and 2 rows of 60/40 split-flat folding seats that offer up to 72.6 cubic feet of cargo space for gear. Standard goodies included a 6.5-inch touchscreen, 3-zone auto climate control, an EyeSight driver assist system, and here's the best part: it's Android Auto and Apple CarPlay friendly. Under the hood, all Ascents pack a 2.4-liter turbo flat-4 with 260 horsepower and 277 pounds-ft of torque. It's mated to a continuously variable transmission, CVT. The 2019 Subaru Ascent starts at $32,970 and goes on sale in the US and Canada this summer. Subaru says more than 4,500 of the new SUVs have been ordered, and if you are thinking of trading up, now is probably a good time to place your order.
In a crossover crazy world, perhaps Nissan's Altima has concluded, if you can't beat M, join M. Although all-wheel drive is routinely offered, and frequently standard, on car-based crossover utility vehicles, it's a relative rarity among mainstream midsize family sedans. Altima will level that playing field when its 2019 edition arrives, offering optional 4-corner traction for the first time ever. And that AWD option will be available under each of Altima's 5 trims: S, SR, SV, SL and Platinum. But greasy stuff news isn't limited to attractive talent. Also hidden under an updated wardrobe is a new engine lineup and a reworked suspension. Regarding motors, Altima, like many of its competitive set, is getting out of the V6 business. Replacing the current 3.5-liter V6 as Altima's upgrade engine will be an all-new 2.0-liter Turbo 4 that makes 248 horsepower and 273 pounds-ft of torque. Although that 4-banger represents a loss of 22 horsepower compared to the 6, it compensates via an increase of 22 pounds-ft of grunt. The base Altima engine, compatible in all trims with all-wheel drive, remains a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated i4. However, the engine, Nissan says, has been significantly revised with 80% of its parts either new or redesigned. As a result, horsepower is up, now 188 compared to the outgoing version's 179, and torque is modestly boosted by 3 pounds-ft to 180. Regardless what's under the hood or how many wheels provide grip, power will be managed, as it is now, exclusively by Nissan's Tronic CVT Automatic, a transmission proven impressive enough to give the belt and pulley gearbox category a good name. Nissan says, key suspension changes include the first Altima application of monotube rear shocks, added suspension reinforcements to improve vehicle response and suspension geometry adjustments to enhance steering feedback. Also new to Altima is some tech wizardry we recently sampled in a 2018 Nissan Rogue, Pro Pilot Assist, which eases driver workload by reducing the amount of driver acceleration, steering and braking input under certain driving conditions, such as single-lane highway driving. Although Pro Pilot Assist is the foundation for the autonomous vehicles of the future, helping drivers stay lane-centered, navigate traffic and maintain a set vehicle speed and distance from the vehicle ahead, Nissan emphasizes it is not a self-driving feature. Regarding styling, the new Altima is longer, lower and wider than the outgoing model while riding a 1.9-inch longer wheelbase. The haberdashery includes the V-mouth grille with which Nissan has become enamored, along with black accented C-pillars already evident on the likes of Murano and Maxima. Inside is a lower cowl for a more spacious cabin feel, along with a standard 7.0-inch screen in the instrument cluster. Also standard is an 8.0-inch center dash screen featuring such tech goodies as Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Siri Eyes Free and Google Assistant voice recognition. Look for the all-new Altima this fall. No pricing at press time.